Okay, joined here by SVSU volleyball head coach Will Stanton here to give us a little update on the past weekend's play and this upcoming weekend. And coach, just give us your thoughts on this past weekend. A couple tough matches against Fair State and Grand Valley and on the road.
Yeah, after such a strong preseason, we had some pretty high expectations of ourselves going into those two matches. Two real tough teams to play, and then playing them at home, playing them at their place, it just makes it that much tougher. So we got a little reminder of what the GLIAC is like. It's a step up from all the other competition that we've played this season. So I think it was a little bit more of a shock than we were prepared for. So hopefully we've learned our lesson, and now we're ready to bring what we can to our next opponents.
Okay, have another weekend on the road here. How tough is it for you as a coach and your student athletes to spend this long of a stretch on the road to begin the season?
Well, of course, it's a challenge not playing at home, and then you add the travel and hotel stays and long days. It seems there's a trend now in the conference of playing those Saturday matches later and later in the afternoon, so you've got some time there to fill. So a lot of things add up to making it just a little bit uncomfortable in a game that's this challenging to begin with, and a conference this tough. You add more obstacles to overcome. We played a pretty tough preseason schedule, and all of those on the road. So we're hoping to use that to prepare for a lot of road trips in season, because we've got another weekend ahead of us on the road. So we think we're prepared for it, but when you add all of those obstacles up together, it gets pretty tough. It's a challenge for the student athletes to get used to. It's a challenge for the coaches. There's a reason most teams have a higher winning percentage at home. It's tough to win on the road in any conference, but especially in this one.
Okay, just talk about your opponents that you're going to have this weekend for me.
Well, two very different teams. We've got Tiffin on Friday night. They're traditionally a pretty small but very fast team. They run such a quick offense. It's really fun and dynamic, but it can be a challenge to be ready for. You just don't see too many offenses that fast, and they tend to execute it pretty well. So if you can get the hang of that, there's definitely some things you can do to battle it, but you got to catch up to the speed of it. So that can be a challenge for you. And then ODU, the next day, is traditionally a pretty big team. They get some nice size players, a little bit more of what you see in the GLIAC. So they tend to play maybe more of what I'd call our style, with some good size players and a good skill level. So two very different styles of teams, tough places to play. And just the change in those differences from one day to the next, it can be hard to prepare for. So it's going to be another challenge for us this weekend. And, of course, two of them on the road again.
All right, thanks, Coach, and the best luck this weekend for you.
All right, thank you.